We good? All right. Welcome to another episode of Naturally Funny Entertainment Podcast. I am one of your co-hosts, Street Mafia Big Sleezo. That's my Instagram name. My Twitter is lboogie31304, and inbox me if you want my OnlyFans. It's cost to get in there.
Oh God, this nigga's listening. I am Deronte Jenkins. You can follow me on Instagram at Deronte Jenkins and on Facebook Deronte Jenkins and what's the other shit? Snapchat Virgo Rock. And that's it.
All right. So last week's episode wasn't an episode. We didn't upload it because we couldn't get the stuff on YouTube, and it turned into a whole shit show. Anyway, we just started doing kind of crazy shit with it. So today it'll be a little bit more organized. The direction that we've been trying to go in, that's like kind of like what today gonna be. So we're gonna jump right into the topics. The hot thing right now, it's probably up and down your timelines on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. It's King Von got killed in Atlanta in a brawl, a fight that started. I'm pretty sure that much of y'all seen the video. He's fighting a local. Or not local, I guess you can't say Quando Rondo is local. But a rapper from up-and-coming rapper that used to be cool with, they was into a fight and entourages got involved and gunshots were fired and King Von died in the hospital. He's 26 years old. It hit a lot of the music world because he was such a hot commodity at the time.
Mm-hmm.
I just recently became a fan, probably over the summer, when everybody else did, just for the simple fact that my daughter liked his music, and he was pretty dope artist. Been watching a lot of interviews of him lately since his death, just because, well, not even because of his death. I just got hip to dogs, so I was trying to feel him out or whatever. And it's sad, unfortunate that he got killed. You know what I'm saying? Another black man, rising star in America, dies. You know what I'm saying? Gun violence in the street. It's kind of fucked up.
And you know what else is fucked up? Everybody be riding when the cops kill a black man, but there ain't nobody said shit about that. Ain't nobody protesting about that shit. Black on black violence.
About that shit. Ain't no such thing as black on black crime to me.
So what you call it?
It's crime. Because when white people kill white people, the news don't say white on white crime. When Mexican people kill Mexican people, they don't say Mexican on Mexican crime. They just say a shooting or a killing has reported. Mm-hmm. It's only when it's us is today, black on black crime. No, it's every race has crimes. We don't even commit the most murders in America. Mm-hmm. Our race. So why do we, the only person that got a crime named after us?
But they still not fucking marching. That's all I'm saying.
Well, they ain't
marching. There ain't no uproar or none of that. Nobody's talking about it.
The reason why we march when the police kill a black person is because the police.
It's not just the police.
Are here to protect and to serve.
Whenever somebody outside our race kills one of us, we marching. And everybody got a voice and got something to say. But outside that, nobody say shit.
It depends on the situation, for one. And then for two, when people from outside of our race kill us, it's race fueled. Mm-hmm. It's fueled off hate. It's not. They don't. When most
black folks, when you don't call it black on black crime, that's what I'm.
When black people get into it, it's about something though.
It's about hate.
No, it's about something else. It's always about something else. It's always something that underlies. They just don't tell you that on the news. And they tell you,
somebody got the news. No, I'm going off what the fuck I be saying.
You might see something like, a dog got shot 30 times. Or 12 times,
that
or 6 times.
Related. I hear that.
But you see people, they put that on the news like, a young black man on the west side was killed. We don't know what type of shit dog was into in order for somebody to kill him.
True.
So we can't never say that what he getting killed for is no reason, because they go on the news and people be like, they killed another black innocent black killing in the city for what? But we don't know. It's motives behind that shit. He might owe somebody $30,000 in drug money.
Which is true. Or a motherfucker could be hating on him as well.
Yeah, but I don't think the hating shit ain't a big thing no more.
Shit.
It's too many people getting money for niggas to be hating on niggas. And if a nigga hating on you, he got a reason to hate on you.
Ain't no reason. Motherfuckers carry that shit.
I don't think
motherfuckers hate how motherfuckers receive you too. At the end of the day.
I don't think motherfuckers is still dry hating like that no more.
Shit.
I don't be around it. I don't know.
Well, I be around it. I get hated on all the time at motherfucking work, so I know firsthand.
But the plant is different from the real world. That's an imaginary place, and it's like a made up place. The plant is a made up place, bro. That the hate that you feel and receive in the plant is not the same hate you get on the street. It's just a bunch of niggas in there that's just the hate in the plant be about bitches for real.
And it be about bitches and money and attention that you get as well. Same shit.
I don't know, bro. I just don't be around them crowds like that, so I can't.
I try to stay the fuck out the way.
I know a lot of street
I
niggas.
find myself in some bullshit.
I know a lot of
all
street.
the time.
I know a lot of street
all the
niggas.
time.
I know a lot of regular niggas, 9 to 5 niggas, all that.
Yep.
I don't be. I mean, even the people I be around, the people, and I be around people that's got millions, and I be around people that got $30 in their bank account.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really. We all show each other love. We don't chat. It ain't no different. So. I guess it's just who I be around.
Exactly.
I don't
You're
see
around
that
you're around the right motherfuckers, but you got some people that hate to see you fucking grow.
I show too much love to see the hate for people because I don't receive the hate because I show.
I show a lot of love. Niggas hate my guts, and I don't give a fuck either.
I don't really have no problems with nobody as far as like hating the city. Then with street shit is different. You know what I'm saying? Like it's. I think black people get a bad rap for black males get a bad rap for this street shit when we already emulating somebody else's when it comes to all the ways we do shit in the street, like with the murdering and the killings. They get that from the cartels and shit like that. So you already trying to be something you ain't.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? When you do that shit, but if you in that shit, sometimes you gotta go step on the gas. Like, when you in street shit, sometimes you gotta be street shit all the time. That's how niggas die. That's how you get killed. It might not even be, you might not think it's about nothing, but like I was watching that King Von shit on Gillian, he said it earlier, he was like, you be with it, that's just like we a group of people, you know what I'm saying? If we in a gang, and you get into it with somebody and you die, or you get killed behind the beef or whatever.
Right.
Now, it ain't just me that, or just say me, and 2, 3 of your other friends, you get killed around us. Now it ain't just us that want to kill the person that killed our best friend. You got other people that love you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So they gonna go get people. They gonna feel a certain way. They might be after that person. And they might be like, damn, why you shoot dog? What was the reason behind you killing dog? He ain't never did nothing to you, but you killed Durante 5 years ago.
Right.
I ain't forgot about that shit, you know what I'm saying? So you just it be embedded into everything you do.
Right.
Then it don't be hate, it be rooted, you're right. It can be rooted from hate, but it be the hate for something else that causes all the other kind of hate.
No, but
because you can end up not liking the motherfucker based solely off of something that he did to somebody that you love.
True.
And you can hate them just for that.
True. That shit work both ways.
Then you might not never known this person, but you just typically like, oh, he did something my own way back, and I don't fuck with that nigga. Because I fuck with my man more than I fuck with them, and if you did them dirty, then I feel like you did me dirty. Type shit. So.
No, you got a point. I agree. I've been a victim of that shit.
Cause I know
Especially growing up motherfucking Brightmo, and motherfuckers expect you to stay a certain fucking way. Like I didn't.
No, but I don't think it be.
No, I'm telling you, like
they think you should stay a certain way. I said third way.
No, that's all good.
A certain way because I know coming up in the hood, like you that shit can eat you up. You know what I'm saying? If you're not strong enough.
Yeah. You
to move and maneuver around that motherfucker. Like you don't have to be involved in street shit.
True.
Long as you if you could be the dorky nigga in your hood to play Pokemon and ride motherfucking skateboards, but you might know all the drug dealers and all the shooters and the gangsters. You know what I'm saying? And they don't fuck with you because you don't go outside your lane. It's like they might see you and you ride past your skateboard and they're like, what up? You like, what up? And your friends that's not from the hood might be with you and they see that shit like, how you know all those gangsters? But that's because you. They don't fuck with you because you who you are. You stay true to who you are. But you still know how to maneuver your way around the neighborhoods and what the fuck going on. You don't get caught up in no bullshit because you just continue to be who you are. You know what I'm saying? It be when you get, and it be niggas that when you get 17, 18, 19, you ain't played the porch. You've been on the porch your whole life, and then you get that age, you want to hop off the porch, and you want to get involved in your street shit because you see somebody making money, or you want to get money like somebody else, and you not built. If you wasn't built for it when you was a youngin, you not gonna be built for it as an adult. I know niggas that didn't.
That's funny.
I know niggas now though that when we was kids they didn't sell drugs, right? Or they wasn't involved in the street shit. They involved in the street shit now. But they play their role in the street. They don't be like, I know a nigga that can count good, right? But he don't sell dope. They bring it to him and he break it down because he mathematical whiz at that shit and he know how to count money real fast and do that type of shit.
So he like my man Christopher Williams off the city then.
If you told him he got to sell a bag of something, he gonna look at you like, well, they just ain't gonna get sold today.
Right.
Like, yeah, I got it over here with me, but I'm not selling this to nobody. I'm not making no transactions. I'm just setting it up for y'all to go make transactions. He the head of his organization, but he's still, like, some people would call him a cornball. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
I'd rather be that cornball than be in the mix. Fuck that. I try to stay as low key as possible. But I like that shit.
You can. It really.
And everything.
Your circumstances growing up depicts what type of person you gonna be in the street.
That's not. Listen, you look at dog. I ain't gotta say dog. You look at bro. You was gone. Everything you just said. That's what he was. You know he wasn't all that shit.
A follower though.
Exactly.
That's what
I'm saying. That's what
you're a follower.
Yeah, that's gonna be your fucking.
If you're a follower, somebody else thinking for you anyway.
Yeah.
You just following behind somebody else.
And man,
and as much as I hate to say that about bro, he was a follower.
He was.
He didn't have his. He could have his.
But you know what? He was. I spent so much time with dog growing up, and I don't know what the fuck happened. But he had his own mindset because nigga was making all types of shit.
But
he was the most talented out of all of us.
You know what would be to make a break for a lot of people though, high school.
But he was straight.
It'd be high school.
Once we got out of high school, that nigga turned into somebody else.
But when you get to high school, that's when your teenage years define. That's your coming to be of when you're gonna be an adult, right? So if I'm in high school and like, say for instance, like I went to Ford, you know what I'm saying? Fashion capital of the motherfucking West Side. You know what I'm saying? Niggas, that's all niggas cared about in school really was being.
Yeah, our niggas was
being fresh. You gotta think, I started Ford in the 10th grade, you know what I'm saying, from King. Now mind you, I'm on the east side and the dress code on the east side is a little bit different. Niggas don't really, you know what I'm saying, niggas get fresh over there, but they don't really care to get fresh.
Right.
But Ford, that was what niggas prided sometimes.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? My 9th grade, 10th grade, you're getting over there, you know what I'm saying? I ain't, you know what I'm saying? I'm from the hood, so I ain't, you know what I'm saying? I know about designer shit, but I don't get it. I wasn't getting it, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like Jordans maybe, but not like Gucci, Prada, Iceberg.
Right.
My first day at 10th grade, I said nigga was some Gucci loafers on and was making fun of niggas' shoes. I thought they was dress shoes.
Oh, shit.
Not knowing they had on $13, $14 pair of shoes. You know what I'm saying? So, if I had, when I got to Ford, if I had let that fashion shit consume me or trying to be like fresh,
right.
I could have took, who knows what the road I would have took in life. I could have been like,
trying to keep up with the Jones.
All right, I'm trying to keep with these niggas, so now I'm gonna jump in the street because everybody's selling drugs, making money, then I could ended up being a street nigga, you know what I'm saying? Just from the simple fact I didn't have nothing growing up. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, being from the hood is a tag on your back. You know what I'm saying? It's not a tag on your back. It's a strike for some people. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, I'm from here.
Right.
You proud to be from your neighborhood.
Hell yeah.
But at the same time, nigga, that just meant you was fucked up as a kid. Your parents was fucked up and they have it all. That's why you from where you from.
And you know what? And that shit make you go 10 times fucking harder, too.
But it can or it can't.
For real.
You know what I'm saying?
That shit made me go hard as fuck.
Like I said,
Hard as motherfucker, even now.
People get consumed in that street life, bro.
Yeah, that shit wasn't never for
You either on one, and then when you in that street life, you on one side or the other.
Right. After watching that Scary Straight shit on, what is that, on UPN? I think in 98. And that motherfucking white boy got passed off for a pack of Newports. I'm like, yeah, this shit ain't for me, dog. He said, you his bitch now. I
can say I dabbled around the street growing up in high school.
Everybody did.
I did.
Well, I didn't in high school. But
I did a lot of shit in high school in my early 20s that, you know what I'm saying? It was just, it wasn't, nobody made me do that shit. I did it on my own.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But, nothing scared me. I think, I'm going to tell y'all what scared me. What scared me was when I was sitting in that courtroom and I was facing 5 and 34. And when that judge said 34 years was the maximum motherfucking amount of time that I could get. And I was walking back. I wouldn't, because I was in jail. I had already been in jail for like 3 months. So jail wasn't shit. I hadn't already like felt like, oh, I'm in the county. I'm saying these niggas some hoes in here. A lot of these niggas in here in the drunk tank or they got tickets. Like, I know tough niggas in here. And the niggas that did do some crimes, I was in the cell with them, and they really wasn't as tough as they really see. They was normal niggas. They just did some crimes. Like, I met a nigga in there that was facing life for a murder, and he was a normal dude. Like, me and this nigga used to talk about sports and psychology,
fucking snapped.
the brain. He just was
Probably
like,
fucking snapped. That nigga tried
when
to
he
test his case.
explained what he did, it was like he went back home and had a normal day. Like, he was like, yeah, I got into it with dog. I shot him, got in my car, went home, went play PlayStation like I usually do. I still put money on his books, by the way, because he's a fucking psycho. I don't know, he might have somebody out here to come look for me.
Possible.
But
Any
yeah,
motherfucker that kills somebody that go play, what do you go play? He probably wanted to go play motherfucking San Andreas or some shit.
It be the time.
The fuck?
And then when I found out jail ain't super gay like they made it seem on fucking them fucking in the movies and all that shit, like it's niggas that's gay in jail, it's niggas that get raped in jail, but it usually be the gay niggas raping the gay niggas. They got their own little section where they be in there together. They be in PC or all the fags hang out with each other.
Can't say that. I'm just saying.
That's jail terminology for sweet.
Homosexuals.
Yeah, all the homosexuals.
Guys that like guys. Can't say the F word.
All the homosexuals.
It's derogatory.
All the homosexual dudes be.
I'll bleep it out.
Oh, I forgot. My man's.
I'll bleep it
My
out.
man's.
My bad, the weed baby say it that way.
Next
But
topic.
not to get off subject about the King Von thing, like we said, prayers to his family, prayers to Lil Durk, prayers to everybody that, you know what I'm saying, that was close to him, that loved him.
And the other victims.
The other victims that died also. It's already up in the closed case. They got the guy that murdered him already locked up. It's on
Did that
tape.
shit on camera.
So it's pretty much open to closed case. Again, prayers to those. Prayers to Chicago. Because I know y'all probably gonna nut up behind this or something gonna happen, you know what I'm saying? But don't. Let's try to not kill nobody, you know what I'm saying? Let's try to live. And let's
Guns down, hands up.
Let's keep. And it was crazy.
Simple
he
as that.
was scrapping. That's
He
the
was beating
perfect
dog ass.
That's the perfect example of you bitch ass niggas can't fight because he was beating dog ass.
Yeah.
But yeah, prayers to them. If you don't know by now, Joe Biden is the president. Trump was not reelected. Joe Biden and Kamala Harris, the first black female vice president.
First woman in office. Forgot about that one.
First black female vice president.
Yeah, this first female vice.
No, we
president.
gotta let it know that she's black because little black girls need to know that you can be vice president.
Yeah, you can be whatever you want.
First black female vice president ever. Congratulations to her. I don't got too much to say about the election.
I do. Hopefully this corona shit will be over soon because I am tired of wearing that fucking mask. It fucks with my beard.
I don't think.
And it don't stop nothing. Now you still be around people and they goddamn breath stink and it comes through the mask. It's not helping the
I don't
motherfucking
think-
thing. It's not.
How do we stop corona?
I don't even want to touch that shit. You know what? Fuck it.
No,
let's talk about it.
How do
Let's
we
talk
stop corona?
Ask the orange motherfucker.
No, I'm
Because
saying Joe Biden.
No, check it.
Listen. We're past Trump, right? Okay, Trump dropped the ball, right?
No, we passed this nigga after January, whatever.
No, he's lost, right? So
Shit.
Trump dropped the ball on the corona thing, right? So Joe Biden is in place. Now that's he said that's one of his main things is to get a control on corona, right?
Mm-hmm.
How do we stop it, right? Because this is my thing. If we quarantine, right, everybody stay home and you keep everybody away from each other, we shut shit down, right?
Mm-hmm.
Once everybody starts interacting and getting around each other, shit happens. You get what I'm saying? So it's gonna get passed around.
Okay.
So you don't have no say so in it getting passed. Like if you been locked up in the crib away from me and then I'm around you, or, you know what I'm saying? We don't know. You know what I'm saying? You don't know.
Right.
Some people carry it. They don't know if they got it. You know what I'm saying? They can't tell. They sick. They pass it on to somebody. They get sick. Like, how do you stop coronavirus?
Okay. Before I answer,
Everybody's not gonna take the vaccine.
hell no.
So
Fuck no.
So how do you stop something? And
No, but check this shit out. Now, remember when the shit first started, they said you got to quarantine for 14 days, right? The orange motherfucker supposed to had it he disappeared for about 2 or 3 days and then came back out. Not only that,
He not the only
not
person.
only, no wait, not only that, the motherfucker ain't had on no mask all year. And now you just not getting sick. Now everybody was out shaking their ass and doing all types of wild shit during the summertime. Everybody was around everybody. You ain't hear about numbers spiking. Now the fucking election, well, it's over now, but during election time, the motherfucking numbers went up all of a sudden. It don't make sense. Ain't nobody outside. It's fucking chilly.
But who does that help in the election? Does that help Joe Biden that the numbers went up in the election because it further makes Trump look like he failed the situation? Or was that the reason for the numbers to have a spike? It's election time, the numbers in coronavirus spike. Trump was to blame for us not having it under control, them sway the votes back to Joe Biden. Was that a tactic?
That wasn't no, he
Democrats?
ain't need no tactic. That motherfucker, listen, he
I
was
felt
fucked
like-
anyway.
I don't feel like it because it was still close. It was still a close race.
And all y'all motherfucking Trump supporters, y'all keep that same energy with y'all tough asses. Y'all been real fucking
You
quiet.
can't say that about all Trump supporters, man. You can only say
Well, the racist one.
The
All
racist
y'all
one.
motherfuckers that was tough as hell, keep that same
Because now that
energy.
the election over, I can say what I want to say. I voted for Trump, and I voted for Trump
shit.
for reasons for my future being as far as the tax cuts for entrepreneurs, because I feel like that's really funny entertainment, and this podcast, we continue to progress and we get to another level when we get into a higher tax bracket. Joe Biden tax cuts don't play fair with the type of money that we gonna make.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If we become millionaires and I gotta give somebody 52 cents off every dollar that I made on my own doing this podcast, the money that we gonna shell out paying for videographers and all that type of shit, and then I gotta give somebody 52 cents off every dollar I make and they help do shit, or they in here for the grand. I pay taxes because I gotta pay taxes, but I don't think I should pay you 52 cents off every dollar. Maybe 33 cents off a dollar. Maybe 26 cents off a dollar. You know what I'm saying? But 52% is a lot. That's half my. That's if that's $1 million and I'm giving you 52 off every dollar, it's only $500,000 that I get to see in profit. I'm giving you, well, something like that close. I don't know the exact numbers, but I'm giving you a lot of what I made out of my our own time and my grind. You know what I'm saying? It's just a tax cut as far as like future. Now, how I feel about both candidates, I feel like we was fucked both ways. They both fucked up in their own individual rights. That's another topic. We'd be another 2 hours here us talking about that. I'm not gonna get into it. I feel like both candidates, again, just like when we
lesser of the two evils.
picking the lesser of two evils again. And you can't really say you picking the lesser of the two evils when you gotta pick between two fucked up individuals. But they both evil. So I just pray for America. You know what I'm saying? And I hope shit get better as far as like everything. Racism not going nowhere. It's probably gonna be even motherfucking more apparent.
No, it ain't.
Yes, it is.
No, I think it's gonna fucking tone down.
They
because
lost.
of no, listen.
When you
they
lose,
lost.
what you do, you get mad. Listen, the Confederate Army is the only army that flew their flag.
Oh, this nigga said it again.
I said fag, I'm sorry.
Oh,
I'm speaking
Jesus.
fast. The Confederate Army is the only army.
Thanks for tuning in.
They the only.
Our first and last.
They the only army in the history of war. And happy Marine Corps birthday today too. Is November 10th. I'm a Marine. I study military history. They're the only army in the history of wars that flew their flag all this time and they lost. I said flag.
Okay, cool.
They flew their flag this whole time and they lost the war. The Confederate Army lost the war. Why was their flag still being flown in all them states? When has a loser ever done it? Or is you gonna see Miami with a "we made it to the NBA championship" hat, like, but we lost to the Lakers? No.
So you talking about why do people celebrate failure? That's what you asking?
No. This is a war.
No, because I was about to shoot a shot, so I'll be quiet. Because I had one.
What's celebrating failure?
When the motherfucker make it to the finals 10 times.
Oh, you talking about Dog?
Oh, but I ain't gonna do it.
No, he played for the Lakers. I don't talk about him no more.
I don't give a fuck because he played for the Lakers.
I don't badmouth anybody.
I'm not bad-mouthing anything. I'm stating facts. They ain't not about to push my dog out the fucking way.
Once you put on purple and gold, you're not a bad guy to me.
I didn't call him a bad guy, but they pushing the motherfucking narrative like dog the greatest. and all this other
But
bullshit.
it's
If Jordan had went to the motherfucking finals that many times and lost,
Right,
they would
right.
not be celebrating him.
Rante, if was a fifth, we all be drunk. If was a dick, my brother be my sister. You get what I'm saying? I mean, my
Yes.
sister be my brother. Is what I meant to say.
They said, "Oh,
But y'all know what I meant. I said it wrong. If my sister had a dick, she'd be my brother. That's the if thing that I was using. You can't use the if scenario, man. You can't use the if. No disrespect to my transgenders out here. Y'all know I say wild shit. Sometimes it come out. It just be coming out. I just be saying it.
Oh shit! Stay focused. What's the come on? What's what's
You
that?
can't use the if.
Oh
You
my
can't
God.
You can't use if against somebody when you comparing people. Now you can say, I'm gonna say this: LeBron James is one of the greatest basketball players.
I give him that, no doubt.
Play that game. He is a top 5 all-time great NBA great. He in my top 5 personally. I think he should be in everybody's top 5. He's a great player. He's the greatest of his generation. It's just when you come from your era, you gonna say that person is greater from your era because that's who you watch growing up. Now, granted, I've been blessed to live through Michael Jordan's reign, Kobe and Shaq reign, and I've got to see LeBron. I've got to see Golden State. I've been lucky enough to see all these. So when I make my greatest of all time debate, I feel like a person my age that's in their 30s, 40s, maybe their 50s, we got a valid point of what we can say because we've watched all the greats that they put in this category. So I feel like my opinion when I say it weigh a little bit more than somebody that's like maybe 19, 20 years old because they've only seen LeBron James.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? They didn't get to see Kobe.
I'm not about
You
to
know what I'm
argue with
saying?
them niggas. If you didn't watch NBA on NBC, we ain't got shit to talk about.
I ain't even gonna say that because I'm
gonna say that.
A
I'ma say that.
nigga older than me might be like, well, if you didn't watch NBA on ABC, nigga, you can't talk to me. You know what I'm
It's
saying?
been on
So I ain't
ABC.
gonna put no stim.
Well, we'll say
I ain't
before
gonna
they
put no
start
stipulation.
making you watch it on cable. How about that?
I ain't gonna put the stipulations on when you had to start watching basketball.
No, I'm not. I know, but my thing is, I'm not about to
yeah,
argue with no nigga, and I expect the same shit.
But
from
if you make a LeBron argument, because it's people my age that make a LeBron argument,
Them type
if you
niggas
make
that
a
fight over
LeBron
that nigga,
argument,
bro.
I understand. Like I get where you going because I know I watched this guy play basketball. He is a force to be reckoned with.
But yeah.
So I can understand your argument, but
I'm not putting him on Jordan. I'm not doing that.
my favorite
I'm
players
not doing
always
that.
told me it comes down to rings and things. That's how you say it, right? And to me, you play the sport to win championships. You get celebrated when you win those championships. You don't get celebrated for how many times you make it.
That's my whole argument.
That's
my whole argument.
If that was the case, Jim Kelly would be celebrated as one of the greatest quarterbacks.
4 straight times.
4 straight Super Bowl. So that argument, when people say that argument, you can't use that argument against me.
That's all I'm saying. See, we just went around in circles. That's all. That's where the whole shit started.
No, but I'll take that away from dog.
No, I'm not taking nothing away from it too. All my whole point was they be celebrating failure.
Getting 10 finals is an accomplishment, but more of an accomplishment would have been winning 10 finals.
Exactly. But that's all they say. Then you got dog jumping on there. Oh, yeah,
It's
bro,
hard.
you know that country.
Mike ain't my GOAT, but it's hard for me not to say that Mike ain't the GOAT when he went 6 times in 6 tries. And he got a perfect record. Now, you can go back to the 80s when Mike was going against, but he went against dynasties.
Competition.
I'm not saying LeBron ain't had no competition. Because he took some shitty-ass teams to the finals, bro. But on his back. We can go back to that run he had that 1 year in the Eastern Conference Final. He put Cleveland on his back.
And he beat the
took
Pistons
them to the final.
I give you that.
No, not when he beat the Pistons. When they played Golden State that 1 year, when he averaged almost a triple-double all the way through the finals. And they lost in the finals. He didn't have nobody, for real.
I think, I hate to butt in, camera guys butting in, but I don't think there's no other bum team than Allen Iverson's
Yeah.
Thank you.
76ers.
Which it ain't.
There wasn't nobody on that fucking team.
But that team close.
Nobody.
That Cleveland team close.
You had an Iverson.
Well, no, because I'm going to tell you what happened. But this what you had. This what you had. This what you had. But this what you had with the Iverson team. You had Allen Iverson MVP season that year, right?
Bro, you had everybody.
You had Dikembe Mutombo Defensive Player of the Year.
He wasn't. Was he defensive player of the year that year?
That year they made it to the finals.
Oh, one.
Yeah, he was Defensive Player of the Year. Iverson was the MVP. I'm just going off this year. Now we know the players on this team. You had Deladova. Joe Harris was on that team. He was a rookie.
They had Joe Harris?
He was a rookie. He didn't play. Remember, he got drafted.
Oh, they stupid.
Brendan Hayward, Kyrie got hurt. Brian, James Jones, Kevin Love got hurt. Sean Marion, Mike Miller. Oh, Mike Miller. Remember this Mike Miller this was Mike Miller. I was gonna retire, but LeBron asked me to come to Cleveland and play basketball.
This was after
Miami.
He was Miami, Mike.
Yeah,
He-
like a couple years
yeah.
removed from winning the
He
championship.
was Glenn Rice in the
Yeah. J.R. Iman Shumpert, Tristan Thompson was on that team. Deion Waiters and Harrison Bergeron. Yeah, that Philly team was worse than that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all, man, listen. JR still got work.
No, you don't.
Shit. That nigga cooked me.
J.R.
Find the shit out that nigga.
JR is the nigga that you go to the gym and he just the sweetest nigga at the rec. Like if we go,
Oh, man, I'm not about to let you
if we go
disrespect this
to
man,
we go
dog.
to LA Fitness right now, JR the nigga out there getting buckets. His team ain't lost and he been up there all day playing.
That nigga still got work, given the opportunity.
because he gonna leave
Tell
the
him.
gym with us and smoke a blunt and probably go get a bottle. That's what JR is.
That nigga ain't gonna go get shit. He got that shit on him already.
JR that
He got that shit on ice.
JR that sweet hood nigga nah.
No, that nigga still got work, dog. I'm telling
He's
you.
leaking out his pores.
Hell yeah. You know it is.
That nigga was high the whole finals.
All the motherfuckers be high.
Not like JR. JR is definitely the most highest nigga in the world.
Probably. We got about less than 30 more minutes. So we gotta.
Oh yeah, we was just talking. We still in sports. Speaking of the NBA, the season will be starting up in a couple weeks. We draft is next week.
Is it?
November 18th.
Damn.
Is the draft. Right now, the top 3 prospects are LaMelo Ball, Anthony Edwards,
James Wiseman.
and James Wiseman. Them
And that foreign dude was talking. I don't know his name.
Them gonna be your top 3 picks. I don't know which
It's
order
foreign.
they gonna go in, but them your top 3 picks for sure. I'm thinking Melo probably end up in Minnesota.
I think he's gonna drop in the draft.
Melo, I think he's the best player in the draft.
I think he's gonna drop.
I don't think Anthony Edwards is nothing but dunks.
I think he really wants to be a Detroit Piston.
Ooh. I think Melo, yeah, because, and that's the thing. I think Melo want to be here because I watched the new Puma commercial, and if you watch the new Puma commercial, it say something like it was like Detroit City is a steel heart, and he shot the commercial here in Puma, and Puma's not the headquarters for Puma is not in Detroit.
No.
So I think either the Pistons are going to try to trade up to get LaMelo Ball.
He's been here literally in Michigan, like working out in Rochester.
Oh, for real?
Yes.
Wow.
He's been training here.
He want to play here.
How the hell would you want to come to the Pistons?
We got history.
It's history in basketball.
We got basketball history here. We the bad boys. Look, at least he's not coming when he washed.
And this will be the first time since Zeke that we had a point guard in their prime.
Look, actual point. No offense to Chauncey Billups, but we'll actually get a point guard that will be
A point guard, I'll give you that.
a legit point
A
guard.
legit point guard.
Damn.
And he's obviously the best boy brother. Even though I thought
Is the other one gonna play?
Jello,
Jello, he's still trying to work his
Yeah.
2K career up to try to get to the league.
yeah, he in G League,
Yeah.
but he playing though. He get minutes
Damn,
though.
this fell.
But he just, Jello could have been the best had he not gotten all that trouble.
If he wasn't stole, he would have been in the league.
John Wall should be making
millionaire.
a comeback this
But
year.
they said the rich be stealing anyway, so.
Yeah, John Wall. If y'all have been watching, hopefully he'll come back
Man.
this season. I want him to come back. But I mean, I expect the shit I've been seeing from John Wall is what you see from John Wall. I want him to be healthy and play an NBA.
Have you seen his workouts? He added a bunch of shit to his game.
I gotta see it on the court. He got transition
Watch.
workouts.
But I got a
It's
feeling.
different.
I got a feeling if he don't get, they gonna trade Bradley Beal. Like he gonna be there by his motherfucking self.
Hopefully, he becomes a Laker.
Oh, Brad, shit. He
I
going
wouldn't mind
somewhere.
there. Yeah, I mean, mind Chris Paul coming to the Lakers if that trade go through. You know,
I'm straight.
That's where he need to be anyway.
No, you don't know which Chris Paul you gonna get. 'Cause
I
every time-
know.
That's the first time he has not been injured during the playoffs.
But this what you gotta understand. Chris Paul ain't never had a team like he gonna have with the Lakers to where the load on him don't bury as much.
Yep.
Bro, he's never played with a LeBron James and Anthony Davis type team before.
The year
You talking about where?
when he was on Houston, if he wouldn't have got injured, they would have beaten Golden State.
They'd be Golden State.
They was up 2-0, bro.
What about when he was with the fucking what's the name? They
Nuggets.
didn't drop.
Yeah,
No, he
that's
never
it.
played with the Nuggets.
Chris Paul
Never played
I
with
mean
the
New
Nuggets.
Orleans. I'm in New Orleans.
No, when he played with the Clippers, them motherfuckers blew a 3-1 lead.
Bro,
This time around wasn't the first time.
they wasn't going.
They had a squad.
They had a Blake Griffin that couldn't shoot jump shots,
Yeah.
and they had a DeAndre Jordan that couldn't do nothing but dunk and rebound.
But they were up 3-1.
But they didn't
They
have
exposed.
scorers.
They-
They didn't have shooters. When you take Blake Griffin out the post back then, what do you get from him? Nothing.
Could you imagine?
He didn't have a game
Could you
then.
imagine the Blake Griffin now and athletic on that?
All he
defense
was
team?
athletic.
Every time the motherfuckers
They was
playoffs
playing
came,
like the
both of them
Phoenix
niggas was
Suns.
always hurt.
They was
I'm
playing
supposed
like
to
the
be looking at
Phoenix
the camera.
Suns.
Both of them motherfuckers was
They
hurt.
was playing like the Phoenix Suns.
Yeah.
The Phoenix didn't play defense, just like Houston.
Shit, they didn't play defense. They just had DeAndre Jordan under the basket.
Catch hoops.
That's it. He could jump and block niggas.
They was up 3-1.
And they ran into who did they lose to?
Yeah.
It wasn't Golden State, or was it? No. All right. Was it the motherfuckers? I don't know. But it was up. And I thought they was gonna win something. They ain't even make it to the fucking finals. Well, conference finals at that. They ain't make it to shit.
They were Doc Rivers style of
Denver
coaching.
Nuggets.
Oh, it's the Nuggets?
Yep.
Melo? Nope.
No, that wasn't Melo. That should have been.
What Nuggets they lose to? Melo's gone.
No, they.
No, when Melo leave? 12-13 season?
I don't know. No, I didn't.
Are you talking about this year's Clippers?
No.
Oh no, I think the Warriors blew a 3-1 lead in 2016.
Yeah, but before that, God damn it. My
Yeah.
West Coast team.
Yep, Clippers blew a 3-1 lead to the Rockets.
To the right.
The Dwight Howard in them?
Yeah.
Mmm.
Yeah, they wasn't beat that team.
They should have. They ain't had shit.
James Harden.
That's it. And that's James Harden before he fucking took off.
No, he was cooking that year too. He been putting niggas in the blender his whole career.
I don't like James Harden's game.
Yeah, I ain't never seen nobody motherfucker walk that much before in my
But
life.
you know what? Now
And not only that motherfucking mean stiff arm. Like
I've
they
been
really
going
let
back
niggas
watching
do
the
that shit.
travels and how they changed, how the rules changed. He don't be traveling because now they give you a gather step. So when you dribble the ball and you first picking the ball up and you moving, that don't count as a step because you gathering the ball.
That shit crazy.
So then the steps don't count until after you gather the ball. Cause when you from the dribble to your hands up here, it's a motion. So the ball got to come up, and you got to have both hands on the ball in order for it to be gathered. So in the midst of you moving it up, like say you dribble, then you come up like this to come to here to bring the ball here. That step is the gather step. Once both hands touch the ball, then you can make your 2 steps. I didn't know that.
No, what I'm saying is
I actually had to watch the referees on YouTube break it down and show me James Harden doing this step. And I watched it 4 times. I was like, it's trouble, bro. It's
No,
not
but when that nigga, he picks the ball up, right? He gathers and then take 2 steps that way. Actually, he go backwards. It's like a 3-step.
But you know it's crazy too?
That shit nuts.
There's no rule in the book that says when you pick up the ball to take your steps, you have to go forward or backwards.
Listen.
Usually you see somebody go to the basket, pick it up, they make their move to the basket off a layup, right?
Right.
Instead of him taking his steps forward, he just taking them bitches backwards. It's still 2 steps. It's
That's
still legal.
3.
It's still 2 lefts. It's just he just bending it. He found a way to manipulate the rules.
Listen, my nigga, I was playing 2K
Just like
one
with
time.
the foul, when you come down like this and somebody stick their arm up and you go
That's
up under their
bullshit.
arm,
That's bullshit.
it's a foul, but it's a foul.
That's bullshit. I was playing 2K and that nigga took 3 steps. I paused the game. I motherfucker went to instant replay, got to watching that shit. I came this close to throwing the motherfucking remote, dog. This fucking close.
He learned.
Like, y'all really gonna let this nigga do it, even on a fucking video game?
He manipulated the rules, man.
That shit crazy. And me as a hooper, I ain't no super hooper like that. I can't even get jiggy with that shit. That shit don't even feel comfortable doing that. You feel like you traveling.
I done added a little James Harden to my arsenal.
Yeah.
I definitely know how to go to the basket and get a foul on him.
Man, you talking about going to the bathroom. I'm talking about 1, 2, let me.
I'm way down here. I go to the basket like this. Now I might come up like this. If I see you coming, I'm coming up under your arm. Just in case I don't miss the layup.
That shit crazy.
All right, so this wouldn't be an episode of the Naturally Funny Podcast
Oh, we about to talk about sex.
if we wouldn't talk about nasty shit. I used to yell when I did that, my voice.
You ain't gotta edit that. It is what
You
it
see
is.
when I said something about nasty, I got into my nasty motherfucker.
Yeah.
If we wasn't talking about sex, welcome. No.
Jesus Christ.
So,
I got this one. This one. I had a question for the ladies and for the fellas. Have you ever had or gotten gas during sex or oral sex? That's a question for your ass. I can answer that question for me. Yes, I have.
what you do?
And what I do, you know how hard it is to concentrate and keeping your shit up and not farting in the bitch face?
So, you had the fart when you was getting your dick sucked.
See, I started off having gas. Actually, it's like when you work out and shit. Like, if you work out, the gas fucking builds up. So you working out and shit, that shit built up and shit. You go ahead and lay down on your back. You said what?
Your body work different than mine.
And nigga, fuck you. Nigga, I came real close to blessing.
I farted. But I wasn't in head, I was fucking. I was in this chick doggy style. We got back from the club. We had stopped by White Castles because the line at the
Oh,
company
you
was
should
too
see.
long.
You see.
Went
That's
in the
it.
room, took a shower, went in the room, we laid down for a minute. Got probably, my night blood. And then I got to clapping cheeks. I was hitting that bitch from
And
behind.
then you clapped your own cheeks.
I heard that bitch. I felt it. You know how you feel it? And I was like, oh shit, I got to fart. So, but y'all know me. If y'all watch the podcast, y'all know me, and people that know me. So I just was like, shit, I'm about to fart. And I farted. And I kept fucking while I was farting.
I would laugh
And
and
it wasn't
fuck
like-
up the whole movie.
But what fucked it up, it wasn't no regular fart, because it was like, and I just,
You had the subwoofer.
she was like, you still farting? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, them burgers fucked me up. You ain't eat that shit no more.
Dog.
I kept fucking.
That shit crazy.
I ate a bitch pussy one time and she farted on my chin.
See what I'm saying? See, I would have, man.
But but you know what? I make jokes and everything, so I wasn't serious when she did it. Cause you know how Charlamagne the guard be on the Breakfast Club talking about he'd suck a fart out of a bitch of booty and shit.
I'm not doing that.
And
I'm not doing that.
I was eating her pussy and she farted and it hit my chin and I felt it and I heard it and I looked up like, bitch, damn, I'm eating your pussy that good. I sucked the fart out this motherfucker.
See, I would have
And
been ready
she
to
started
fight
laughing
on everything.
I was disgusted.
I would have been ready to fart. I mean, I said ready to fart. I would have been ready to fight. You ain't got to add that either. It is what it is.
Shot my load on her face. I mean, that was my payback. So she farted on my chin.
Yeah, she shot her load in your face, too.
It was all I could think of to do.
Yeah, she blessed you with air.
Ladies. All right, I'm gonna tell you all the story, right?
Dog, that shit crazy.
It's from my my homeboy called me and told me this. He watched the podcast too. I'm not gonna say his name, but he gonna know that he told me this story. And he told me, and I laughed on the phone for about 20 minutes about it, though. It had to be the funniest story ever to me. He felt like me and him, like we was in the military together, so he kind of crazy. He do crazy shit. We used to do crazy shit. So he called me the other day, whatever. He's getting off his job or whatever. He had this little, I'm gonna say Lil Yeah, that's what he called her or whatever. If y'all know Lil Yeah, that's what they say in Louisiana. That's what they call they little side pieces of her. So he
A
was
little
going,
yeah.
Yeah, your Lil Yeah, that's my Lil Yeah. You don't say it's your girlfriend, you just be like, that's my Lil Yeah. If a nigga be like, that's your yeah, that's my Lil Yeah. So you cut a nigga off before he can give her, you cut a nigga off before you can give her a title. Like, nigga, I see you with your little, my little, that was with her. You don't say girlfriend, because you might be with some bitches or something.
Gotcha.
You gotta put it down like that. So he said he called her when he got off, and he was like, shit, what's up? Before I go to the crib, whatever, let's get a room real quick. Let me stop out and knock you down real quick before I go to the crib or whatever. I'm not gonna tell you who he lived with or what's going on in his crib or why he had to get a room, but he had to get a room real quick on the way to his house because maybe his job is further away. I'm not gonna tell y'all what the problem is. So he say when he got to there, he got in the room, he went in, he washed up or whatever, right? Boom. He said girl went in there like I used the bathroom, she was gonna wash up while she was in there. I guess she dropped the tissue in the toilet and couldn't wipe her or wipe clean with the tissue or whatever.
Wait, they went to a room?
Listen, just listen. She dropped all the tissue in the toilet, or she got it wet when she was washing up whatever room. So he say she used the towel to wipe up or whatever, right? So he say when she came out the bathroom or whatever, boom, he knocked her down the first time. He said they didn't get out the bed. They sat there for a minute. He said, fuck it, I got a couple more minutes before I leave round 2. So he went, boom, popped her on round 2. So he like looked at the time like, all right, it's time for me to be getting home. So he say, I get up, I see the little towel on the dresser by the on the floor, like on the floor by the dresser. He say, so I picked that bitch up on my way in the bathroom, you know what I'm saying? So I can, wipe my dick down, ass, whatever, or wipe my face or whatever. He's like, I ate the bitch pussy or this type of shit or whatever, right? And nigga said, I took the towel, wiped my face. He said, man, these just words. He said, man, this felt a little ranch. I said, this felt a little, what? He's like a little ranch. I say, so, I say, what you do? He say, man, I'm gonna tell you like this, whoa. He say, man, I got the sniff of my nose, man.
Oh,
he say,
shit.
I looked at the towel, man. He say, man, let's see what this old skank asshole did, man. I said, well, he said, man, this bitch, man, I guess she had no tissue, man. This bitch wiped her ass with the towel, man. He say, and the little hoe ain't tell me that that was the towel she wiped her ass with. She tried to hide it, throw it in the trash, and then she throw it on the floor by the dresser. I'd have picked it up, the bitch ain't say that. That nigga say, I'd have wiped my face, but I got shit all in my mustache. That nigga say, I say, man, what you say to the bitch? Or what you do? That nigga say, man, I ain't even say nothing, man. I wash my face. Nigga, he say, nigga.
Wash his face for
he
what?
He say, nigga, they had some dye. He say, nigga, it was some Dove antibacterial soap. But he say, nigga, I ain't say nothing. I just walked out the room to the little gas station, got the dye. That nigga said they ain't had a soap bar, nigga. He had to get the Dove. I mean, the antibacterial, the
I know. I
dishwasher liquid, nigga. And wash his face. He said,
ain't nothing wrong with it. I used to use that shit for bubble baths.
He said, I didn't even say shit to that bitch, nigga. I walked out the room, got the soap, came back up, washed my face, nigga left. He said, man, I swear, man. He said, I had to call you and tell you first. I didn't know who to call and tell. He said, nigga, I'm about to get off the phone with you and tell this little hoe about herself, man. I said, bro, you got a shitty ass mustache right now. I gotta beat that hoe up. I gotta put some shit back on her.
So I was just been a shit show.
For sure, I did, man. I'm telling you, I had a bitch.
That's fucking gross.
I had stuck my thumb in the bitch booty one time, and she had, I pulled it out, and it was shit by nail.
Man, listen, all right.
I want to beat that bitch up, man. Y'all understand? All right, cause y'all know I'm sleazo for a reason, so. I like to bowling ball a bitch when I'm from the back. I like to stick my thumb in there and spread my fingers and grab that little back top of the ass and a little bit of back fat that you can get. Cause I like my women kind of not BBW, like slim BBW, but I hit a BBW if you built right, as long as you ain't sloppy built. Like I don't want you built like wet potatoes.
Not even a wet potato. You can't be built like a popsicle.
You can be shaped like a 2-liter bottle, but as long as it's tight. And you got some big titties and a decent ass, I hit you. If it's all the same shape, long as your ass fat. Like if your middle like this, but your booty big, I hit you. Like 225 is probably my limit, but you gotta be like a certain height.
The fuck you hitting linebackers?
I done hit a bitch, nigga.
God damn. You at 225?
Nigga, cause I don't really fuck with a lot of short bitches.
Shit.
You gotta think. My last little thing that I had, nigga, was 6 feet, and she was 215, and it was like, it didn't look 215. Even my last girlfriend, nigga, was like 190 something, nigga, but she was, you could
I hear that. You said 225. When you say 225, I blew
it's a height
red
thing.
45.
But it's some 225s that look good out here, bro. It's some 225 bitches that know how to keep that shit tight and it look good. I know some bitches is 2s and they 2s that look good.
I don't mind. You said when the niggas, you said 225. I just think of lineman.
Hey, look, I can get on Instagram.
Or cornerback, some shit, just
Lineman,
big motherfucker.
nigga, if you got if it's a 225 lineman, he getting ran the fuck over on every play, nigga. Linemen's is 325 and up.
Ain't no damn 325, not lineman. You got middle linebackers.
Offensive linemen.
Well, linemen, I'm sorry, linebackers, backers.
Linemen.
Some of them motherfuckers 225,
Linebackers is like 240, but they small. They be like 5'10",
5'11". That shit crazy.
That's small.
Yeah, 8
minutes.
minutes.
I fuck with bitches that's 5. The shortest I never fuck with a bitch is 5'2". The tallest I ever fuck with a bitch is 6'3".
Right.
I've been everywhere with a bitch between 145 to 225, nigga.
Right.
I fucked with a bitch that was 6'2", 230. Matter of fact, and you couldn't tell.
What she hoop at?
She didn't hoop, nigga. She played volleyball.
I know it was a sport, so she had a fat ass there. Volleyball girl.
I know a tall bitch that ain't never played a sport in her life that's thick as hell, that's 225. I pull her right now. My man's sister I just showed you, the little light skinned bitch. The tall light skinned bitch. She 230.
But how tall is she?
She's 6 feet even.
But she cares, but that she got a lot of ass.
And titties. That's what I'm saying.
So that's where all that weight go too.
I'll fuck a bitch that's 225 if everything is put together right.
Oh, and speaking of weight, because we only got a few minutes left in this episode, I don't with the weight loss shit. People don't give a fuck when you gaining weight. They always question you when you losing the shit, and I want to know why. Like my weight fluctuates, you know what I'm saying? Because I be on some bullshit during the winter time, and I get busy once the weather break.
You know who fucked that up for you?
Who?
Crackheads, man.
Listen, let me get there. So I had a supervisor. I had lost some weight and shit. Now, when I was gaining weight, there was a time I was at work sitting down eating goddamn food sitting on my stomach. Nobody gave a fuck. Nobody said anything. Nobody said, damn, you picking up weight? Didn't give a shit about my health. A nigga lose weight. Damn, you losing a lot of weight. You straight? I couldn't do it like, I'm straight, baby. I've been dieting and I don't smoke crack. But where was all this fucking concern when a nigga was getting fat? Nobody gives a fuck about you until you start losing the weight. That's all I'm saying. That shit is crazy to me. That shit is crazy. Yeah, you really typing? Are you looking up some shit? That shit is crazy to me.
Crackheads fucked that up for you, and the reason crackheads fucked that up with you, because when I see somebody that's big, and then I look up, and they fucking little, I only know, and it's fast, I only know a few things that can make you lose weight real fast, and crack is one of them.
Stress.
Stress. But if you lose like 10 pounds in like 3 days, you hitting the pipe. I don't care what you tell me.
Nah, you sick.
You ain't no stress in the world. You hitting the pipe.
You sick.
You is dope fiend Willie, and I'ma tell you that. Damn, nigga smoking crack. How you lose 10 pounds in 3 days?
Man.
It's a lot of weight in 3 days.
I ain't, listen, it was
I mean, but I
like
know how like boxers and shit lose weight.
Yeah, they be sweating that shit out.
Them
Wearing the
niggas don't
plastic.
eat and sweat. They don't eat either when they losing weight.
No, they drink about a bunch of water. Basically flush your damn system out.
Yeah,
That's how I lost all my damn weight. But then it was hot. I don't eat a lot when it's fucking 90, when it's 90 degrees outside. I don't fuck around. I don't have no appetite.
Yeah.
That shit struck a nerve. Like, ain't nobody doing no goddamn drugs. Why I just can't be trying to get healthy? A lot of bullshit I was eating, I stopped eating. But y'all wasn't concerned when nigga was fat. I had tits.
I've been
Not big titties, but shit, when I was running, them bitches was bouncing.
I've been
But nigga lost weight, didn't nobody give a fuck.
200 pounds one time in my life. I'm content with this 173 right now. So,
I just want some stomach muscles, but I'm lazy.
all right, and because we're in the last couple minutes of the episode, I want to put this out here because we appreciate all the support we get. We appreciate all the support. Excuse me, damn, that liquor catching up to me now.
Oh, shit.
We appreciate all the support that we've been getting from everybody that's been subscribed to YouTube, everybody that's following the Facebook page. We just put up, so look us up, Naturally Funny Entertainment on Facebook. And anybody following the Instagram page, continue to support, continue to help put us out there. Let us, you know what I'm saying. Refer us to your friends. Tell them about our show, so they can come watch. We might touch on some subjects they want to.
Right.
Like I said, our DMs is open. You want promo, shit like that? While we put it on our YouTube channel, put it on our page. We'll put it out there for us. Just hit us up. You know what I'm saying?
Promote our shit, we'll promote your shit. And speaking of promoting, I would like to give a special shout out to Daryl Brown's Photography. If you need him, hit his line. He pictures taking, videos, all that shit. Good dude, great people.
Yep.
Fuck with him.
Cause when you see
Record alumni too.
when y'all see this episode, y'all gonna see the upgrade.
Yeah, we ain't touching no phones and shit.
You know what I'm saying?
And no more ghetto shit. We're professional. We touch a little money.
But yeah, just continue to support. We try to put these events together. We've been talking to a lot of people. It's a lot of stuff, a lot of moves we're making behind the scene. We just not gonna speak on it yet until everything is in motion and get the plan. You shot us up, we shot you out.
Even exchange. That's how it's supposed to be.
Yeah. And I'm gonna start, look, oh shit. Y'all know that I'm rude sometimes.
He can edit that out. That's all. He ain't gotta edit that out.
I'll call her back. What the fuck was I finna say? She threw me off. Oh yeah, and right, because I'm single, right? I always throw this in on every episode because
you talking about listening at its finest.
I'm looking for a soulmate, right? So I'm gonna start going live on the
Worse than the
Instagram
panhandling
page.
motherfuckers with the cash out
I'm gonna
shit.
post it tonight, but this episode probably won't be on the page until after I post this. But y'all know when y'all watch this episode.
Please DM this motherfucker so you can stop being
I'm
single.
about to tomorrow on Wednesday. Every Wednesday, I'm gonna have speed dating with Sleaze on the live page. I'm gonna give y'all 2 minutes on my live to tell me why y'all should date me, and I'm gonna tell y'all y'all should date me. I'm gonna tell y'all why you should date me, and y'all should tell me why I should date Jordan.
Okay, there we go. You clean that up. I'm like, that shit, that nigga just, hey, threw me off with that shit.
And when I do that, cause I'm looking for a lady. You know, I apply pressure when I like you, but if I don't, then I don't. You gotta smoke weed too, because
and like a thumb in your butt. I got you.
Cause I cut this fingernail to put it in there.
God, Jesus.
That's the sound it makes when I do it. Alright, but again, you can follow us on, look, y'all didn't even see we got the merchandise on.
Oh, yeah.
Now
you sat on the wrong side.
But mine's ain't, you know, we still in the beginning of the process stages with the people that we getting to put it together for us. But you know what I'm saying? If y'all want a shirt, they come with orders in the back. If y'all want a shirt, then y'all can hit us up and we'll put it together. We definitely about to start having merch. So if y'all want to order it, hit Durante up or hit me up and we'll put the orders in for you and get that together.
And about the orders. Let's hit the orders. Don't jump in my inbox trying to ride my beard. I'm about sick of y'all disrespectful ass females.
Well, I'm growing a beard. So
I'm more than a beard. You ride this nigga beard.
Once mine get here, you can ride it. Or if you want to,
this is not a fucking saddle.
Or you want to help it grow, you can saddle.
I got
on my
feelings.
face.
God damn.
I eat coochie in 7 positions.
How many more minutes we got left? You ain't got to edit that part out. That is it. Thank God.
But yeah, until next time, I'm Sleaze. And this is Durante, and this is the Naturally Funny Podcast. Again, follow us on Instagram at naturally_funny_ENT_ Street Mafia _big _Sleazo and Durante Jenkins. We out.
And that's a fucking cut.